Hear me now, with the full weight of heaven behind these words. This message is meant solely for you, a sacred calling not to be overlooked or dismissed. The heavens have chosen this exact moment, this precise day, June 8th, the appointed hour when the celestial realms align to speak directly into your life. For a full 20 seconds, Archangel Michael stood at the very threshold of the spirit realm, trembling with an urgency so fierce it shook the very foundations of the heavens. He pleaded, yes, pleaded with God, imploring that the gates of divine revelation be flung open, that this sacred word be delivered to your eyes and your heart. You may be tempted to dismiss this as mere coincidence, but understand this: in the kingdom of the eternal, there are no accidents. Every detail of your existence is being rewritten, tonight reshaped, renewed, and reborn. It begins the instant these words touch the deepest chambers of your soul. Prepare yourself, for tonight your home will become a battlefielder spiritual arena, where revelation will clash with deception, where breakthrough wrestles with breakdown. You have sensed it, haven't you? The silence in your dwelling feels heavier, charged with an unseen presence. The air thickens, and the shadows shift. Someone or something is near, watching, listening, waiting. Your name has echoed through the spirit realm repeatedly over the last 48 hours. God has dispatched his angelic warrior to ensure you do not miss this divine sign. A knock approaches your spiritual door. Fear must not bar its opening. Distraction must not deny the call. No, this someone once sought to intercept this message before it reached you, because they understood the nearness of your breakthrough. They feared the moment when your tears would transmute into gold, when your shame would become the platform for your elevation. Strange occurrences in your home, the flicker of lights, forgotten keys, inexplicable dreams, missed calls with no trace, these are not random. These are spiritual alerts, celestial signals meant to awaken you. Archangel Michael declares, "The soul I guard is being drawn inexorably toward a threshold. If the door is not opened, all the prayers long whispered may be delayed once more. Tonight, a sacred shift will take place. A divine exchange will be enacted. Something holy will be placed within your domain, and something dark, something demonic, will be expelled. But to witness this transformation, you must remain vigilant and spiritually awake. You have wept in secret. You have prayed in the silence of solitude, thinking no one heard. Yet heaven recorded every syllable. The silence you endured was not rejection, but a divine strategy. God waited until the pretense was exhausted, until the mask was torn away. That time has come. Today, June 8th, Archangel Michael's voice breaks free, no longer restrained by the enemy's watchful eyes, whose grip has now weakened. The hours ahead will determine whether your cycles of delay end here or continue to bind you for months to come. Someone close to you will behave strangely tonight. Do not confront them. Observe quietly. The one who once spoke blessings over your life will fall into silence. Do not pursue their approval. This quiet is a sacred separation. God is revealing what you could not see before. They were never truly aligned with your destiny, but stayed only to benefit from your potential. Now that your potential is blossoming into reality, fear has seized them. Archangel Michael announces, "I enter your home tonight, accompanied by 3 angelic forces, one for protection, one for clarity, and one for divine reversal." Yes, reversal. The enemy's snares will become your stepping stones. Lies whispered in darkness will become the very means by which your name is lifted to heights unseen. The one who sought to ruin you is unknowingly used by God to amplify your glory. Every trap set against you transforms into testimony. But remain alert. At precisely 11:40 p.m., a stirring will awaken within you. You may feel an inexplicable urge to move, to shift from one room to another. Heed this prompt. It is no random impulse, it is the Spirit guiding you toward the blessing being placed in your midst. You may even hear your name whispered softly, not from darkness, but from your angel, signaling where your breakthrough lies. Delay not, for heaven's timing is perfect and surgical. Within your home lies an object, physical or spiritual, that carries the scent of delay. Perhaps a token linked to someone no longer in your life, or a gift you once deemed harmless but now know better. Tonight, you will be shown what it truly is. If you obey and remove it, release will flow freely. If ignored, confusion will return. The warning is clear. The love of God is strong, and this is your moment to prove your readiness for the life you have long prayed for. God says to you, you asked for truth, to know who stands with you and who does not. Now I ask, are you prepared to receive the answer? Yes, the one you suspected, it is them. The dream was no fantasy. The voice you dismissed was no paranoia. It was Michael, your divine sentinel, delivering the heavenly alert you prayed for. Tonight, your home will echo with undeniable confirmation. Keep this sacred. Do not post it online. Do not share prematurely. Silence is your weapon, obedience your sword. Even one careless word to the wrong ear could delay this operation. Keep your lips sealed, but your spirit wide open. After midnight, your house will carry a tangible peace, one you have not felt in years. That is how you will know the shift has truly arrived. Until then, remain watchful, eyes open, ears attentive, spirit alert. A beautiful restoration is coming. A person who once forgot your worth now wrestles with the memory of your goodness, haunted by what they lost. The divine connection is not severed, but paused, awaiting perfect timing. God is restoring what was broken, but only if your heart remains soft and your gaze forward. If you have felt unusually emotional today, that is your spirit sensing angelic movement. If tears have fallen without reason, it is cleansing. If anxiety has gripped you, it is the tension of spiritual warfare. But know, the darkness is thinning, the dawn breaking. Angels are moving through your household. Your breakthrough waits on the threshold of your bedroom, poised for your yes. God declares, this is the reward for your hidden obedience. What you did in secret will now be honored in the light. Do not let others drag you back to a former version of yourself. Remember the silence. Remember the betrayal. Remember that tonight I sent angels, not people, to rescue you, because some things are too sacred for human hands. Tonight you may hear or see something fall, a picture, a frame, a sound. This is no misfortune. It is the final shake, the last sign before your atmosphere changes. Let it fall, let it break, let it go. You cannot build your next chapter with pieces from a haunted past. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are exactly where you are meant to be. This message is not for the world. It is sacred, tailored for your soul. Archangel Michael still stands vigil, his mighty wings stretched protectively across the corners of your home. He is clearing shadows, guarding the windows of your spirit. When dawn breaks, you will awaken, sensing the shift, a profound change. Your heart alone will understand. This was the night everything began anew. God says, I am not a God who forgets. I am not a God who toys with hearts. I am not a God of deceit. What I have promised remains yours, and tonight is the unlocking you have waited for, perhaps for years. Open the door of your heart. Let the angel enter your home. Stay silent, stay awake. This moment is yours. This night is holy. This word is life. Amen. Know this, beloved. You are chosen, not because of perfection, but because of your faith, your resilience, your willingness to stand when others fall. The enemy fears your destiny because it carries the power of God's glory. Tonight is not just any night, it is a divine turning point. The clock is ticking, the spiritual realm is shifting, and your life is poised on the edge of a new dawn. May peace envelop you. May clarity flood your mind. May strength rise within your heart. The heavens are with you. Walk boldly in this moment of divine awakening. Now, listen intently, for the path before you is laden with both challenge and grace. The forces that seek to hinder your destiny are fierce, but they are not victorious. The heavens have decreed your victory. Your life is the battlefield, but also the prize. You must understand the weight of this moment. It is a divine appointment, a crossroads between what was and what will be. Tonight, as shadows stretch and the veil between worlds thins, you are called not only to receive, but to rise. You are no longer a passive recipient of circumstance. You are an active participant in the great unfolding of your purpose. Archangel Michael commands you to awaken fully, to shake off the chains of doubt, fear, and hesitation. These are the tools of the enemy designed to keep you bound in delay. Hear this truth with the deepest part of your being. The battle is already won. The breakthrough you have sought in the silence of your prayers. In the quiet tears you believed no one saw, those prayers have been recorded in the eternal scrolls. Your tears are not wasted. They are sacred oil preparing the path for your elevation. But now, the call is to action, not with the weapons of this world, but with spiritual armor, truth, faith, and obedience. You must walk with eyes wide open. This is a season to discern not every voice that speaks is your ally. Not every presence near you carries blessing. Some who stand close are there to test your strength, to challenge your resolve. Archangel Michael warns, guard your heart above all else, for out of it flow the springs of life. Protect your peace fiercely. When chaos seeks to invade, do not engage in battle with human hands or angry words. Stand firm in the light of God's promises. Let His word be your sword, His presence your shield. This is a night for spiritual warfare, but also for spiritual awakening. The enemy has tried to mask their schemes in familiarity, through smiles that hide betrayal, through words that echo love but breed division. But now the masks are falling. The truth will be unveiled, piercing through the darkness like a radiant sword. You may feel the pressure, mounting the tension of unseen forces, the heaviness of spiritual conflict. This is no accident. It is the sign of warfare in the heavens. But remember, you are not alone. The archangel stands beside you, wielding the flaming sword of justice. The host of heaven marches with you, surrounding you with angels of protection, clarity, and divine reversal. Look around your home with spiritual eyes. What has lingered in the corners, unseen but sensed? What energies have taken root that no longer belong? This night, revelation will expose hidden influences, perhaps old wounds, lingering attachments, or even people who carry spiritual weight, not meant for your path. You are being called to a sacred clearing, to prepare the soil of your heart and home for the new life God is planting. This clearing may feel uncomfortable, even painful, but it is necessary. The house must be cleansed, the spirit refreshed, the pathway made straight. Be ready to release what no longer serves you, whether it is an object, a memory, or a relationship. God will show you what must be removed to make room for the blessing. Do not resist this process. Trust in the divine timing and perfect wisdom guiding this purging. And as the night unfolds, watch for sin's small, subtle confirmations that the heavenly hand is at work. A sudden warmth in the room, a whisper on the wind, a light where darkness once held sway. These are the footprints of angels moving among you. Remember also to guard your speech. What you say in this moment carries power. Speak life, speak faith, speak the names of God with reverence. Declare boldly that your home and your life belong to the Almighty. Above all, keep your spirit tender. The restoration God promises will only come to the heart that remains soft and willing. Harden not your heart in doubt or bitterness. Open yourself to receive the fullness of His grace. Tonight is your sacred turning point, a night that will be spoken of in the heavens as the moment when your life was forever changed, when the chains of delay were broken, when your destiny burst forth in divine light. Stand firm, be watchful, keep your faith unshaken. The dawn is near, and with it, the new life that has been patiently waiting for your yes. If these words have stirred your soul, if you feel the presence of divine grace moving through you, I invite you to subscribe and walk this sacred path together. There is much more to uncover, much more light to shine into your life. Remember, you are cherished beyond measure. You are never alone, and the heavens are aligned to bring your breakthrough. With all my love and blessings, your faithful guide and friend in the journey of spirit and truth.